Hello, first graders. This week we are going to write an informational book called All About Frogs.
On page 1 of your All About book, you're going to write, what do frogs look like? Ask yourself, what do they look like? What color are they? How many legs do they have? Do they have a long sticky tongue? These are details you can add on that page. Don't forget, you need to include a picture with lots of labels. Diagrams help your reader understand what you're writing. That's what you're going to add to page 1. On page 2 of your All About, I want you to focus on frogs' food. Ask yourself, what do they eat? How do they catch their food? Do big frogs eat different kind of food than small frogs? These are all great questions that you can answer in your All About book. What if you don't know the answer to these questions? Do some research. Go on Epic and read a book about frogs. This will help you write a great All About book. Now we're ready to talk about a frog's habitat. On the next page, ask yourself, where do frogs live? Think about, what do they need to survive? Do they live near land? Or maybe they live near water? These are all great questions you can ask yourself to help you write the next page of your All About story. Now we're ready to write our last page of our All About book. We're going to write this page on the life cycle. Think back. Last week we learned about the life cycle in science. What do you remember about the life cycle? Do you remember that they start out as eggs, they then hatch, and they turn into tadpoles? The tadpoles slowly grow their legs and turn into froglets. And after some time, the froglets lose their tail and they are now adult frogs. Use this information and write it in your book. This is going to help wrap up your whole story about frogs. And soon enough, you'll have a book of your own. I can't wait to see what you've been working on this week.
When you're all done, add more details. Add details to the text and the pictures. Don't forget to add labels.